Hello, it is July 23, 2023, and this is Cancer Update 36. So I've had quite a pleasant day today. I slept really well last night. I've woken up feeling quite good. I don't have any of the nausea that I had during the first week of chemotherapy. I'm also not really feeling fatigued. So I would, to be honest, if I was to describe how I feel right now, it would be almost as good as before I got cancer. So I'm feeling quite good today. So things have gone well. Yesterday's video was very well received by you. So thank you very much. I have not heard from Jenny or Kyle Apple yet, but I am hopeful that if we keep the process up of sending her links, or her and so both Jenny and Kyle, because they each have a channel, then eventually hopefully one of them will see the links and I will be able to get in contact with them. I am also aware that Josh POG is trying to get hold of them as well, and Josh and myself are in one-to-one contact, so we have established contact directly. I'm also in direct contact with Jared POG as well. So as long as either Josh or Jared or I get in contact with the Applefords, then we will be able to hook the whole thing up. So if you can, please continue to send the Apples our links, then that will help. And send them POG links as well, because whether they hook up with me or hook up with the POG family, then we all hook up, and that would be great. One other thing that was really great was the feedback that you gave me on my list. And some of the feedback you gave me was so good, I've actually added it to my list. So I'll now pop up the new list just over here, and you'll notice that there are 4 new items in green, and there's one of my old items that I've added an extra word to. So I'd like to just go through these with you. So in number 2, I've added the word enduring. Now, I should have put that in yesterday. I just didn't think of it. Power of attorney, as I understand it, is power of attorney when you are of sound mind. But if you become of unsound mind, that power of attorney ceases unless it is an enduring power of attorney. And the enduring part means it endures even if you then become incapacitated. So I've added the word enduring into that description, because you certainly do want it to endure should you become incapable, incapacitated, unconscious, or in one way or the other unable to make decisions for yourself. I've got a new point 3 here, which is gather significant documents such as life insurance, birth certificates, marriage certificates, etc. So these are important pieces of documentation that I think you should probably put in the same envelope as your will. I thought that was a great idea. Number 4 was to handwrite letters or record videos for your children for future events, like when they turn 21 years old. So that you can have something really personal from you that you can give to your children at those significant moments, when they turn 21 or when they get married or when they have their first child, for example, something like that. I thought that was quite a nice thing, so I put it on the list. The new number 5 is bill management. So you could either transfer the main account holder to be from the person that's going to pass away to someone else, or add joint authority so that you both can be an administrator of that account for a utility bill or what have you. Or if you don't need it at all, so if it's an unnecessary subscription to a magazine, for example, maybe it's time that you actually just cancelled it. So that's another one to be thought of. Number 6 is to consider transferring ownership of various assets while you're alive, such as a car or a house. Now, this one is important to me, and I should have thought of it for yesterday's discussion, because I'm about to transfer the ownership of my car to my best ex-girlfriend ever, Caroline. And the reason I'm going to do that is, whether it's in my name or in her name, both Caroline and I are going to use it. It's just more convenient when I pass that it is already in her name. And I have every reason to believe that I am going to predecease her. So we are going to go through the process of having me transfer ownership in that car to her. So those are the 4 new ones that I've added and the one that I've edited. Another interesting thing that was brought up by one of the subscribers was a thing called Knockbox, N-O-K-B-O-X, and knock stands for next of kin. So the website is theknockbox.com. I'll put a link to it down in the description. And basically it's like a little FOLFOX concertina, what would you call it, like briefcasey thing, with all of the correct headings. So all of, headings like utilities, mortgage and leases, vehicle details, current employment, Medicare things. So it's basically a box designed to house all of these important pieces of information that we're discussing. And it looks like a pretty cool thing, to be honest. So it's a next of kin box. So I think it looks pretty cool. I want to be clear, I'm not sponsored by anyone. I do not take money from anyone at all for anything on my channel, and I haven't monetized my channel either. So YouTube don't pay me either. I completely do this whole thing for free. So I've simply looked at Knockbox and think it looks kind of interesting, and you might find it interesting too. So I'm going to leave the update there. I'm having some friends over for dinner tonight, so I want to make sure I'm all prepared for that. But rest assured, I've had a good day. Everything's fine, and I'm looking forward to the days as they go by. This coming Thursday is my 2nd injection of chemotherapy drugs. So next Thursday marks the start of cycle 2. So I've got that to look forward to. All right, so I'll sign off here, and I'll catch up with you next time. Please do send the links to Jenny and Kyle. I'm pretty desperate to get in contact with both of them, and with your help, I can do it. So thank you very much from Paul in Perth. Talk to you later. See ya.